Okay, hi everyone. My name is Austin Auclair. I'm the co-PTO president along with Kate Colzoni. Magdalena Duhagan is the vice president. Blanca Flores is our treasurer, and Liz Auclair is our secretary.
Buenas noches a todos. Mi nombre es Austin Auclair. Soy el copresidente junto con Kate y la que habla Magdalena, vicepresidente, y Blanca Flores, tesorera. Liz Auclair, secretaria.
As usual, if you speak tonight, just be sure to pause in between segments. That way our interpretation doesn't have to work too hard.
Como siempre, si van a hablar, recuerden hacer pausas para que el intérprete pueda traducir.
All right, we've got quite a lot of great news to talk about tonight, so I'm going to kind of skip through the first part. So we're continuing to apply to grants. We had a good meeting with Nature Sacred actually at the school yesterday. We'll see what comes of that. As a reminder, they are a firm that offers design services.
Tenemos muchas noticias muy buenas para compartir. Voy a comenzar con los grants, con las ayudas financieras. Tuvimos una reunión ayer. Did you say it was Nature Sacred? Yesterday, yeah. Con el grupo Nature Sacred. And you said to redesign the grounds?
Yeah.
Para rediseñar los terrenos de la escuela.
So we'll see what comes of that. They have a very particular mission that is very public facing, and us being a school, we have a kind of a different mission for supporting the children and the staff of the school.
Vamos a ver cómo resulta eso. Ellos tienen una misión que es muy de visión pública y nosotros tenemos un perfil diferente por ser una escuela que busca apoyar a los niños y su educación. Entonces vamos a ver cómo resulta ese grant.
Okay. As promised, let's jump just straight to Si Se Puede. There's a lot to talk about. Kate has been extremely busy getting this stuff done. Kate, can you tell us about it?
Hi, everyone. So go ahead, Magda.
Como prometimos, vamos a saltar, enfocarnos en la fiesta Si Se Puede. Kate ha estado muy ocupada y tiene muchas cosas para contarnos.
So number one, this is the work. Great job. So this is the work of Ruby, Sabina, a kindergarten mom for the most part, and thank you to her. She's put the lion's share of the work into finding silent auction items for our silent auction in May.
Este es el trabajo de Ruby Sabina. Is that first and last name?
Yes, and she's on.
Okay, Ruby. De Ruby Sabina, que ha trabajado mucho para conseguir todos estos artículos para la subasta.
And you can see we've gotten a ton of great items, from sports tickets. I mean, like Washington Commander tickets. It's 2 tickets to any game. We have like 10 tickets, I think, for DC United. We have some great restaurant tickets. There's a lot of Cesar Chavez parents that are helping find and supporting with a silent auction item. So please let us know if you have ideas and leads. We're trying to finalize these by the 20th of April.
Como pueden ver en la lista, tenemos eventos de deporte. Está el tickets para DC United, 10 tickets para los Washington Commanders, hay dos tickets para cada uno de los juegos. Tenemos también restaurantes y algunos padres han ofrecido también premios o servicios. Y si tienen alguna otra idea, háganos saber. Esperamos cerrar la lista el 20 de abril.
Ruby, did you have anything you wanted to add?
No, not really. Just a thank you to everyone who's donated so far, and you know, again, just keep plugging out there that anybody who might want to donate. We would love, and we have some tax information we can give people because it is a tax write-off since we're a nonprofit. And there's nothing that's too small. We love, you know, I'd love to have more service type things, you know, house cleaning, car cleaning, whatever, it doesn't matter. There's nothing that's too small. Even if it gets us $5 or $10, it's a great addition. So I think that's all for now.
Ruby quiere agradecer a todos los que colaboraron y que si quieren participar, que le hagan saber que ella tiene información para la declaración de impuestos, ya que es una organización sin fines de lucro y que le gustaría tener más servicios, puede ser, por ejemplo, limpieza de casa, limpieza de autos, que ninguna contribución es muy pequeña, así sean $10 o lo que sea.
And Liz can put a link in the chat that leads to our silent auction letter. If folks have an idea, this has our tax ID number in it and additional information for you to send to someone that might want to donate to the silent auction.
Liz va a compartir en el chat la carta que se hizo para la subasta silenciosa, por si quieren compartirla con alguien que quiera participar, tiene ahí toda la información.
So things are coming together with the carnival event. We have a lot of activities that have been confirmed, face painting, photo session, there's one of those photo booths. We have this great big bounce house that the city of Hyattsville is going to sponsor. We have lots of ideas and need volunteers and people to help lead these activities.
Entonces el carnaval está tomando forma, tenemos muchas actividades, pintura de rostro, una estación para sacar fotos con distintos efectos, un saltarín que donó la ciudad de Hyattsville, y tenemos muchas ideas, pero necesitamos voluntarios que nos puedan ayudar a realizarlas.
Ivy is our lead on activities. She has a form that you can fill out to provide additional ideas and suggestions. And we're really excited about this. I mean, we're gonna offer other PTOs the option to sponsor activities and earn a little money for their PTOs as well. So happy to have anyone suggest ideas today, comment. We're excited about this and we need parent volunteers to help.
Ivy es nuestra líder coordinadora de las actividades y tiene un formulario para los que quieran compartir ideas o sugerencias. Estamos muy emocionados con esta fiesta y esta actividad y la subasta, y vamos a invitar también a otras organizaciones de padres para que también puedan tener sus propias actividades y generar sus propias ganancias. Necesitamos que nos ayuden ofrecerse como voluntarios y sugerir ideas, padres y familias y amigos.
Good afternoon. I'm sorry. I'm the interpreter for this, but I was in another meeting that just finished.
Welcome. Thank you. Thank you for coming. And thank you, Magda, for stepping up here.
Thank you so much.
So I wanted to see if Ivy, did you have anything else you wanted to say about activities before we made a couple announcements?
Ujú. Y queríamos saber si tiene algo que decir acerca de actividades después de decir algunos anuncios.
Thank you. I did want to say thank you for everyone who has already signed up through the link. I am going to be getting to you and just confirming what it is that you are interested in helping with. I'm kind of new to Google Forms, so I'm seeing it and everyone's answers are separated out into like, so I have to kind of match up who put what with what answer. So it might just be that I end up emailing you and saying, thank you, and getting your interest again on a separate email. But I'm really, really excited to offer all these fun things and to get your participation. So look for more communication from me. Thank you.
Ujú. Dice, esperen más comunicación de mi parte. Dice, gracias a todas las personas que se anotaron a través del enlace. Voy a confirmar y voy a ver quién está interesado para ayudar. Dice, yo soy nueva en esto de los formularios de Google, pero voy a ver todas las respuestas y voy a terminar a lo mejor mandando un email agradeciéndole y viendo los intereses en un email separado. Dice, vamos a ver las cosas divertidas que vamos a hacer para participar.
So before we move on, I wanted to mention that we sent out a flyer to everyone on Monday that was an opt-out flyer for parents that were too busy or uninterested in volunteering and wanted to provide a little bit of help financially with the $10, $20, whatever. Hopefully you all saw that, and we've already gotten over $300 from various folks and are looking forward to getting more.
Uh-huh. Dice, quiero mencionar un boletín que fue enviado el lunes para los padres y es acerca de voluntarios para ayudar en forma financiera con 10 o 20 dólares. Dice, espero que todos hayan visto esto.
And does anyone have any questions about the activities, anything they want to say? Feel free to come off mute, jump in. We need your ideas and your energy.
Uh-huh. Dice, necesitamos sus ideas y su energía. Si alguien tiene alguna pregunta acerca de las actividades, si tienen algo que decir, pueden abrir su micrófono y hacer los comentarios.
Just wondering what is the date of the event and whether we can expect like the teachers to participate, not to put any pressure on the teachers, just that our kids might be asking like if their teachers will be there.
Uh-huh. Dice, solamente quiero saber la fecha del evento y también dice si se espera que los profesores sean parte de este evento. Dice, no quiero poner presión, pero los niños pueden estar preguntando si sus maestros van a estar ahí.
Great question, Cynthia. So we are working directly with the school, and I've been communicating with various teachers and Ms. Garcia, Mr. Harris on a school showcase. Ms. Nelson wants to highlight the Pride dancers. We're hoping Ms. Lopez can do something with maybe the 5th grade orchestra. So we are working with them to see how they want to get involved. Dr. Rosales mentioned a green team activity. So we definitely want to showcase all the strengths of the school.
Uh-huh. Dice que esa es una gran pregunta. Estamos trabajando directo con la escuela. Dice también con la señora García, la señora Harris, esas maestras, para poder resaltar algunas de las actividades en que van a estar envueltas, como la danza de Pride y también con la orquesta de 5º grado, para ver cómo pueden estar envueltos, y también acerca del Green Team.
And that's Saturday, May 21st.
From 11 to 3.
Entonces esto es mayo 21 de las 11 hasta las 3 de la tarde.
And
And that
Ivy, it
is
looks
for
like,
the,
go ahead.
I was just going to say that's for the carnival event. We're going to have probably the silent auction that's going to be online and range like, 10 days or so. And we'll need your help promoting it via social media, sending it out to your networks. A lot of this stuff are things that grandparents could bid on as well.
Ujú. Dice, y con respecto al carnaval, dice, va a haber una subasta silenciosa, va a haber 10 días anterior para promover esto y también comuníquelo con toda su red de asociados que ustedes tengan, también con sus abuelitos.
Ivy, your hand is raised.
Yes, I didn't know if it would be addressed under general volunteers by Liz, but we have heard from a few people that if you have teenagers in your family or in your circle that want to get volunteer hours for service projects or for their high school graduation requirements, we would be interested in talking to them about that because it would be helpful to have folks who can circulate as volunteers and work the activity booths.
También dice, quiere adicionar algo acerca del voluntariado en general, porque algunas personas tienen gente joven, adolescentes en su familia o en el círculo donde se desenvuelven y pueden obtener, estudiantes pueden obtener servicios de comunitario, horas de servicio comunitario para su graduación de high school que son necesarias y si están interesados, dice, podría ser algo que podría circular entre los voluntarios para esas actividades.
So, and we will be circulating a sign up genius to get volunteers to sign up for specific slots at the event, for specific activities, for setup and cleanup, and that will be coming out in the next couple of weeks.
También dice, vamos a hacer circular una hoja para que la gente se anote para obtener voluntarios para actividades específicas, que puede ser, por ejemplo, para limpieza o para algunas actividades, y eso va a venir en las próximas semanas.
So we got two really great pieces of news today. Our first one is that the city of Hyattsville has decided to be our official partner for the CISE Poeti event because we have such a large portion of our students that live in the city of Hyattsville, over 70%.
Y más del 7% de los estudiantes viven en Hyattsville, entonces tenemos dos nuevas buenas noticias, piezas de buenas noticias, y una de ellas es hablar acerca de nuestro asociado para la fiesta Si Se Puede.
So that partnership means they're helping us with activities, helping us with materials, helping us with promotion. We're really excited about that, and we can't wait to continue to build that partnership.
Y dice, nosotros no podemos esperar para continuar con esta unión. Ellos van a ayudar con las actividades, con los materiales, con la promoción, y estamos muy emocionados con respecto a eso.
And the other one, I'm going to do a big happy dance because I'm so excited that Julie Chavez Rodriguez, the granddaughter of Cesar Chavez, let us know today that she's going to be our keynote speaker for the event. We could not be more excited, and it's all because of Cariana Curavilla.
Dice, y estamos muy felices, yo voy a hacer un baile de felicidad porque la señora Julie Chávez Rodríguez, que es la hija, la nieta de César Chávez, ella va a ser la persona confirmada que va a hablar, ¿verdad?, en este evento. Estamos muy emocionados.
So excited. That news could not be bigger and better. And it will be such an honor to have her at our school and talk about her grandfather's legacy.
Y dice, nosotros estamos muy emocionados de tenerla en nuestra escuela y que hable acerca del legado de su abuelo. Nosotros estamos contentos que esto esté pasando.
Ariana, one of our kindergarten parents, helped us make this connection and secure it. I wanted to see if she had anything she wanted to say about this awesome gift for the event.
Dice, uno de los padres de kindergarten nos ayudó a hacer esta conexión y queremos si esa persona tiene algo que decir acerca de esto.
I'm really, really excited. I wasn't quite sure if we would get her, but she enthusiastically replied very quickly. So I think she's also excited. I really think this will be a good opportunity for us to build it out and to kind of really utilize her as a keynote to build some excitement around the event. Two little plugs though, in terms of, I'm also working on the larger program. We still have like one slot for live music and one slot for a performer potentially. I have been trying to get in touch with folks at the Brazilian Samba Center in Hyattsville. I know they've been a really great participant in the past in the Hyattsville parade, but I didn't know. I was just going to put that out there in case anyone on this call happens to have a connection there, or a point of contact that we could reach out to. We'd love to get them to come and perform. They've done a lot of the Hyattsville parades and are really great. So, ooh, Cynthia, awesome. Thank you so much. Exactly what I was hoping for. So I'll follow up with you, Cynthia. That's really helpful. So we're starting to put together the program, and we've got some dancers already lined up. We've got some live music already lined up. So I'm excited about it. The other thing on the Hyattsville
Hold on, Kariana. Let's pause for translation.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Está muy emocionada, dice porque no estaban seguros que ella iba a confirmar su visita a la señora Chávez, y dice, ella contestó muy rápido, así que estamos muy emocionados con respecto a eso. También dice que tienen un espacio para música en vivo y para que alguien actúe ahí. Entonces, una de las personas se está confirmando que va a ayudar. Para tener, ¿verdad?, un punto de contacto y para poner todo esto, juntar todo esto que están haciendo.
Kariana, did you want to say anything else?
I was just going to say the city partnership is really exciting. Previously, they've never felt like they could support schools outside of the boundaries of the city limits. So being able to provide that data and to get them on board really does set a precedence for us to be able to have a continuing partnership over the years.
Dice que junto con la asociación de la ciudad nunca pensaron que iban a poder tener el apoyo para una escuela afuera de los límites, pero eso sí se pudo lograr.
So we have some VIPs that we have to and really show up and make this event awesome. And we need all of you to help. So please share with us your creativity, your ideas, if not your time. And so we can make this really great.
Y para hacer esto grandioso, dice, necesitamos la ayuda de todos ustedes. Compartan su creatividad, su tiempo y sus ideas.
I think that is it on Si Se Puede, unless anyone has any questions.
Eso sería todo con respecto a si se puede, a no ser que alguien tenga alguna pregunta.
One last thing, if we have our planning meetings every Thursday at 6:30, if anyone wants to join those, send me your email and I'm happy to send you the Zoom link.
Dice, tenemos la reunión de planeación cada jueves a las 6:30. Si alguien está interesado, mándenme un email para darle la información.
Okay, so a couple quick hits. We had rescheduled the Green Up Cleanup session to Saturday, April 23rd.
Algunos de los eventos que van a venir en adelante va a ser el Green Up Cleanup el sábado 23 de abril de este año.
Hopefully that will give us some nicer weather. Plus it's Earth Day and we get to participate in the Prince George's County Schools Earth Day program.
Y dice, nos sirve para participar en el programa de el Día de la Tierra a través de Prince George County.
The next thing is Teacher Appreciation Week. We have some ideas. We've got a couple of volunteers, but if anyone on the call is willing to help out, that would be lovely.
Dice, también tenemos la semana de apreciación de los maestros, en mayo 2 a 6. Si alguien tiene alguna par de ideas que pueda voluntariar, dice, sería muy bueno esa ayuda.
The PTO board is going to be pretty busy with Si Se Puede, so any help we can get on teacher appreciation would be appreciated.
Y se apreciaría cualquier tipo de ayuda, dice, con esto y con la parte del PTO que está ocupado con el Si Se Puede.
I don't think Blanca, she said she might not make it tonight. I'm not sure she did, so I'll do this part. We made just a little over.
She's here.
Oh, she is? Oh,
Mhm.
okay, great. Yeah, I can't really.
Here,
see
thank
everybody.
you. So the PTO budget currently in the bank, we have $7,414.48. For the t-shirt fundraiser, we made $412.94 in profits. Assuming we bought extra gear, assuming to sell some at the event for Si Se Puede. And then, as usual, we have our regular expenses listed below, and we just want to remind everyone to have us in your Amazon Smile account.
Ya. En cuanto al presupuesto, dice que el balance actual es $7,000,414.48 y la recaudación de fondos de las camisetas en el mes de marzo fue 412.94, fue la ganancia de venta de las camisetas y también hay algunos gastos regulares y también queremos que todos ustedes nos tengan en Amazon Smile.
I think I passed this, or yeah, we I wanted to say that we made a decent chunk of money for the Pizza Paradiso fundraiser, $334, and we caused them to run out of cheese, which I think is remarkable.
Y él está hablando acerca de la recaudación de fondos y acerca del valor mencionado anteriormente.
Thank you, Magda, for setting that up. Okay, we touched on this at the last meeting, but you know, the PTO elections are coming up. They will be held at the next meeting, and we need people. So if you are interested in serving on the PTO board, you know, please reach out. If you're not interested in serving on the board, but you want to be on the election committee, please also reach out. We could use your help as well.
Dice que la próxima reunión va a haber elección para los miembros de la PTO. Necesitamos personas en el consejo y también que se comuniquen con nosotros si quieren estar en el comité de electores.
For the election committee, it's collecting candidate bios and just making sure everyone gets equal time. It's not too complicated.
No es muy complicado, dice, lo que tienen que hacer es asegurarse que cada persona tenga el tiempo que le corresponde.
Magda, please.
I was thinking today if this was the last meeting before the election. I didn't think so, but it is. You just said that. So I just wanted to mention what a good experience it's been for me. I mean, it takes time, and but it's really rewarding, and I hope that, you know, a lot of the great parents that are at the school think of running. I've learned so much, and it's so rewarding also the relationship between the groups. So please consider working. It's a great feeling also to work for your kids' school. Que estaba pensando que si hoy es la última reunión antes de las elecciones y decirle a los padres que estén interesados, que si bien lleva tiempo, es muy satisfactorio participar y que es muy buena la interacción con los otros padres y poder ayudar a la escuela de sus hijos. Así que consideren postularse.
Okay. Anybody have any general questions, concerns about, you know, something that you want to ask of the PTO?
¿Alguien tiene alguna pregunta en general de lo que hablamos en la PTO?
Ideas?
O ideas.
Please, John.
I was just going to say, I really liked how Kate, what was it, 2 weeks or 3 weeks, I don't remember ago, we kind of had like a little PTO, like family get together at Hyatt Park. And I was thinking like a way to kind of build community, maybe like the second Saturday of every month is like a meetup at Hyatt Park for families that are interested, and you can kind of get to know each other, like if that's something that we could set up or something.
Ella dice que hace 2 semanas ellos se reunieron en un parque, Hyde Park, y se juntaron y podría hacer algo para contribuir en forma comunitaria, que podían reunirse cada mes el segundo sábado.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
that's,
I love that idea. We can go to different parks, not just Hyatt too. And really like low effort, high gain opportunity to meet folks.
Ujú. Dice que es poco esfuerzo para reunirse con otras personas. Me gusta la idea. Puede ser no en ese parque, puede ser en diferentes parques.
Cynthia.
Yeah, I actually missed the playground meetup. I'm sorry to say that. How was it announced? I need to pay better attention for the next one.
It
Ujú.
was a little last minute. Well, hold on. I'll wait for the translator to.
Yeah. Entonces esta señora dice que ella no tuvo esa información. ¿Cómo fue anunciado? Porque ella no obtuvo la información.
It was announced over Facebook, and we waited like 2 days before it was, because we wanted to see if the weather was going to hold up. But if we do a standing park date like every month, then we'll just cancel if weather's bad, but always have it on the books.
Ujú. Que fue algo que se hizo a último minuto y lo transmitieron o lo anunciaron por Facebook y esperaron, ¿verdad? Como 2 días para ver si el tiempo iba a estar bueno, pero si se va a hacer algo como en forma regular, solamente se cancela si el tiempo no está bueno, pero va a estar ahí en forma permanente.
Also, like if it's a standing thing, you know, if nobody else shows up, you still brought your kids to a playground, and no, you know, everyone's a winner.
Dice también que se presenta y no hay nadie más, igual sale ganando porque aprovecha ahí con su hijo.
Is there a way to advertise it like not on Facebook, because not everybody's on Facebook? Like, I know there's some WhatsApp groups, or is there any other way to advertise? Because we don't ever hear about anything.
Yeah, you know, especially if it's a standing thing. It was also in Mr. Harris's newsflash.
Ujú. Entonces esta mamá dice que hay otra manera de que lo pudieran anunciar que no fuera Facebook, porque no todo el mundo está en Facebook. Si hay otra manera de que lo puedan anunciar.
You're absolutely right, and especially the way that Facebook works, you don't, you know, even if that's something you're active in, you don't see most posts anyway.
Ujú. Dice, aunque esté en Facebook, si no está activa la persona, igual no lo va a ver.
Oh, thanks for confirming. It's totally my fault for not seeing it in the whatever you call it, the newsletter thing.
There's a lot to pay attention to.
Ujú. Hay muchas cosas que hay que poner atención.
And sorry, just one last thing. I totally second having it in different playgrounds, because we live in College Park and we're constantly trying to find other families that maybe go to Cesar Chavez, and that would be really helpful.
Entonces ella dice que hay diferentes playgrounds y que sería importante que otras familias también pudieran asistir.
Please send us ideas of parks around College Park. That would be great.
Ujú. Dice, mándenos sus ideas de diferentes parques que están cerca de College Park.
Any other PTO stuff before I ask Mr. Harris to let us know what's going on?
Ujú. ¿Hay alguna otra pregunta con respecto al PTO?
Okay.
Yo tengo una pregunta. Muy buenas tardes. Mi nombre es Maritza y es el primer año que estoy en el César Chávez y me gusta mucho. Yo soy una madre que trabajo como todo mundo. Entonces yo quería participar en lo voluntario en cualquier cosa, pero yo vi un día que a los niños recogieron con los uniformes de César Chávez y yo decía, si es que no sería muy tarde para obtener el uniforme o la camiseta o el suéter. No sé si es que yo estoy un poquito muy tarde informada. Yo sé que no es relacionado a eso. No sé si es que me puede ayudar, por favor, con eso.
So this mom said that her name is Maritza, and this is the first year that she's in Cesar Chavez, and she likes it a lot. And she's a mother, she works like probably many other parents, and she would like to participate as a volunteer in anything. And another thing that she's asking if it's too late to obtain some of the uniform, like sweater or the shirt. And mom is asking if it's too late to get information about that.
I have a big bin of used, gently used uniforms that I am happy to share with anyone who wants them. I can bring them to a park meetup. I can put them on my porch and you can come grab them. I can take them to the school.
I think she's talking about the purple shirts.
Oh, the purple ones? Oh.
¿Usted se refiere a las camisetas púrpura?
Correcto, sí, a las camisetas púrpuras.
Yeah, correct, to the purple shirts.
Okay, well, Magda knows all about that, but I do have uniforms if anyone wants them.
Dice que la señora Magda sabe acerca de eso, pero ella tiene, dice que un container grande con uniformes que están usados, pero en buenas condiciones, y que ella está feliz de compartirlo con cualquiera de las personas que lo necesitan. Dice, lo puede llevar a la escuela, lo puede dejar en su porch o también cuando se reúnan en el parque.
Señora Marisa, tenemos más camisetas y sudaderas también. Las vamos a vender en la fiesta, pero si quiere conseguir alguna antes, usted nos puede enviar un email al PTO o tal vez a través de la secretaría de la escuela que nos comuniquen. I don't know what's better way to communicate. I just said to Ms. Marisa she can email us, the PTO, or ask at the school, at the office, and that we have shirts.
Maybe put your email in the chat, Magda.
Okay. ¿Le puedo poner mi email en el chat? ¿A Marisa le parece bien?
Muchísimas gracias, sí, es que a eso me refería, no me refería a las donaciones de ropa. Gracias por entenderme usted. La otra señora no me entendió ni papas, pero bueno, muchísimas gracias de verdad.
Le pongo mi email y usted me puede escribir qué talles quiere y le aviso cómo comprarlo. Ahí le estoy escribiendo despacito, pero...
Muchísimas gracias.
De nada, con gusto.
Okay. Mr. Harris, can you let us know what's going on in your world?
Yes, good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining tonight. A few announcements from on the school level. First thing is tomorrow, if you can, please join our 2022-2023 school year budget meeting, in which I will review the budget that Cesar Chavez will be operating from next school year. I think it's important that all of our stakeholders, our parents and community members understand where our dollars are being driven, what areas that we're focused on, what will be our focus areas next school year. So please, if you can, that information will be sent out again via Class Dojo tomorrow.
Dice, buenas tardes, gracias por estar aquí. Dice acerca de que mañana van a tener una reunión para hablar acerca de una revisión del presupuesto del año 2023 para la Escuela César Chávez, cómo va a estar operando para el próximo año, y están invitados todas las personas de la comunidad, los padres, para saber, ¿verdad?, enfocarse en las áreas que necesitan enfocarse para el año, próximo año escolar. Y va a haber información acerca de esto en Class Dojo.
Second announcement is I want to thank our parents. We have 10 parents who have volunteered to support our school uniform committee. We met on Monday. We had some great conversations around the county's policy I did have an opportunity to speak with General Counsel today to get some clarification on some of those questions, and we'll be setting up our next meeting with our Uniform Committee.
También el segundo anuncio dice que quiere agradecer a los padres, a los 10 padres voluntarios que ofrecieron su apoyo para el comité de uniformes de la escuela. Dice, de acuerdo con las políticas del condado, la oportunidad en forma general consiste en también responder a algunas preguntas relacionadas con eso.
One more announcement. We will be engaging with MCAP, which is the State of Maryland testing. When we return from spring break, we will begin testing on April the 26th.
También dice otro anuncio, tiene que ver con las evaluaciones del estado de Maryland, MCAP, y eso va a comenzar después de las vacaciones de primavera en abril 26.
Students in grades 3 through 5 will engage in a test that assesses their understanding of the standards that they were taught this year in reading and math.
Los estudiantes de los grados 3 al 5 van a tener estas pruebas que son unas evaluaciones para saber cómo entienden los estándares en este año en lo que es lectura y matemáticas.
We have for approximately 3 weeks dedicated time in our schedule for our standard reviews based on intermittent data that we received that identified areas of growth for our students.
Y para identificar las áreas de crecimiento de nuestros estudiantes, tenemos alrededor de 3 semanas dedicadas a hacer una revisión de los estándares y de estos datos.
And our students have been working extremely hard with our teachers to try to ensure that they are mastering and are able to demonstrate their understanding of the content.
Y los estudiantes demostrando el contenido de lo que están aprendiendo, están estudiando, están aprendiendo duro, trabajando duro para poder asegurar de poder cumplir con estos estándares.
The students will be assessed using technology. So we know the challenges that brings. So we've spent time providing students opportunity to navigate the tools and options on those platforms that they will be utilizing.
También estamos dedicando tiempo para darle a los estudiantes la oportunidad de poder navegar los instrumentos que ellos van a usar. Los estudiantes van a ser asistidos con tecnología y eso es un poco desafiante. Por eso que estamos teniendo la oportunidad de poder enseñarles cómo se hace.
All right. Unfortunately, earlier this week, our testing team attended the Prince George's County Testing Coordinators meeting and were informed that there have been some changes to the testing for math.
Dice, desafortunadamente, cuando nos reunimos esta semana con el equipo de coordinación, nos enteramos que hay unos cambios en las evaluaciones para la parte de matemática.
And so the major change is that for mathematics and ELA, is both once students select an answer, they're no longer allowed to bookmark that problem, which would allow them to go back to that problem to review and attempt to strengthen their response or make any corrections to their response.
Dice, el mayor cambio de matemática es que cuando los estudiantes seleccionan, ¿verdad? Una de las preguntas no pueden marcarlas y volver atrás, hacer una revisión y poder hacer alguna corrección.
So we met with all 3 grade levels today to share that information with them. We talked about strategies. We talked about the importance of making sure once they have answered the question, whether it is a written response, a multiple choice response, or them working out a mathematical equation, that they are to check their answers, double check their responses, do the problem twice if you have time before you hit the next arrow, because they will not be allowed to go back.
Ujú. Y como no va a serles permitido volver hacia atrás, nosotros tuvimos una reunión con todos los 3 niveles para compartir esta información y también compartir estas estrategias para asegurarnos de que una vez que ellos están haciendo una respuesta, ya sea escrita o elección múltiple o trabajando en una ecuación, ellos chequeen 2 veces en su respuesta antes de pasar a la próxima.
Sorry, I was reading Ms. Miller's question, but let me continue and then I'll answer that question in the chat. The week that we come back from spring break, we will have a pep rally for the students. Every grade level, kindergarten through second, has adopted a 3rd through 5th classroom. So those teachers are organizing posters, encouraging words, and support for our 3rd through 5th grade students who will be taking the MCAP.
Ujú. Entonces, para apoyar a estos estudiantes que van a tomar este examen de MCAP de 1º a 5º grado, dice la semana que volvamos después de las vacaciones de primavera, vamos a tener un pep rally en cada nivel de grado que lo están organizando los maestros. Y van a tener pósters también para animar a los estudiantes a participar en esto.
Now, I wasn't able to see the entire question in the chat, but I believe the question was, have I received any information as to why this change was made?
Ujú. Dice, una de las preguntas es que ¿por qué se realizó este cambio?
So this change was made by the State of Maryland Board of Education, and apparently it is starting next year. The state assessment will be adaptive. So that means that if your child answers so many questions correctly, the questions will become more challenging and rigorous. And if they are struggling with some questions, then it will lower the level of rigor in their questions on the state assessment. How we will be ranked based on that information has not been shared with us.
Ujú. Entonces dice que ese cambio fue hecho por el estado de Maryland, por el Consejo de Educación, y va a empezar el próximo año y va a ser una evaluación adaptativa. Entonces dice que esto es, por ejemplo, si su hijo tiene muchas respuestas correctas, va a ser un desafío para ellos, y si no es posible, va a bajar en el nivel de esta evaluación que es estatal.
All right, and my last announcement is, if you have not already, please check your kiddos' bags, as we have sent home the COVID test kits today for all the students who were present in school today.
Ujú. Y para el último anuncio dice que todos los estudiantes que estuvieron en la escuela presentes hoy día, si no lo han hecho todavía, chequeen sus mochilas porque fue enviado el test para COVID.
If your student was absent, if they return to school tomorrow or Friday, they will be provided that test kit.
Ujú. Y si su estudiante estuvo ausente hoy día, el test se va a proveer mañana y el viernes.
The county is asking that all students be administered the test on April the 18th, and that their results are uploaded into the link that will be sent on April the 14th before 7 p.m. on the 18th.
Y también dice el condado quiere que todos los estudiantes se administren esta prueba, este test, abril 18, y que los resultados sean bajados y enviados en abril 14, antes de abril 18.
And that's all I have.
Thank you, Mr. Harris. All right, if anybody has any other questions, feel free to ask. We're gonna hang out after the recorded meeting, so feel free to hang out then and ask any questions as well. Joan, looks like your hand is raised.
I have a quick question about the MAP assessment. So I kind of like a question and a comment. When the kids took the fall MAP assessment in October, parents didn't receive results until January. And when the kids took the winter assessment in January, we didn't receive the results until March. So I guess I kind of have a concern that when the kids take the spring assessment in May, like when will we receive the results? And is there a way that we can get the data more timely?
Yeah, that's a great question. That's a concern that not only our parents have had, but our staff has had as well. We have to wait for the data to be shared with us through the county. So once we receive that data and that information, then that's when we're able to distribute it and make sure our parents have it. But we don't have any control over when we're able to send that data.
Let's pause for interpretation real quick.
Ya, entonces esta persona está preguntando acerca de por qué los resultados no están más a tiempo. En el otoño llegaron en octubre, no, lo hicieron en octubre y no llegó hasta enero. Entonces dice que ellos no tienen ningún control con respecto a eso depende del distrito.
Then I guess for my follow-up question, because I know I've been kind of working with my son's teacher through this, is like, I know in my system, we all have accounts for NWA so that we can access the data, the reports. There are a variety of different reports that we can print. Is it frowned upon in your system for teachers to kind of print the reports within NWA and give them to us?
So the county tells our testing coordinators when they're able to share that information. So we just abide by the directions that we receive from the county.
Dice que el condado comparte los resultados con la coordinadora de los test y de esa manera es como ellos lo obtienen.
Yeah.
Can I just ask, Mr. Harris, could you repeat, you mentioned 2 dates with respect to COVID testing, April 18th and April 14th, I think, and I just was confused about what's supposed to happen on each of the 2 dates. Sorry.
Yeah, no problem. So April 14th, the county will send out the link that you are to use to upload the results. They are asking that all students be tested on the 18th and those results uploaded to that link before 7 p.m. on the 18th.
Dice que el día 14 el condado va a enviar un enlace para que se puedan mandar los resultados del test de COVID. Entonces se requiere que los tests se hagan el 18 y que los resultados sean mandados antes de las 7 de la tarde.
Okay. Thank you, everyone. Thank you to our interpreters. Thank you, Mr. Harris. And we'll see you at the next meeting.
Gracias a todos y los vemos en la próxima reunión.
Thank you all. Buenas noches.
Gracias.